What's up, everybody? This is Talkin All That Kazz, and I am DJ Kazzeo. I want to thank you for checking out this particular episode of Talkin All That Kazz. On this particular episode, I got another great interview that I conducted here on my radio show at 90.9 FM KHCC in Salinas, California. But before we get going with that, I want you to go to this address, djkazzeo.com, and connect with me on social media. Whether it's on my Facebook, on my Instagram, on my Twitter, or even if you go and subscribe to my Mixcloud channel, you can hear all my radio shows that I do in their entirety, music, commentary, and interviews. But this right here, Talkin All That Kazz, this is for just the interviews, okay? I want to thank everybody who checked out the first round of interviews that I put up. Now we're on to the second round. This particular round, I'm going to focus on 2019, but I'm going to sprinkle it in with some more current stuff too. So you never know what you're going to get. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy another edition of Talkin All That Kazz with me, DJ Kazzeo. So man, oh man, we're back in the building right here. Yours truly, Kazzeo.
V-Dog, and
our very special guest, all the way from Toronto, Canada, Primal Winds, joining us tonight. What up, fellas?
Hey, what's going on?
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, man. Before we get started, introduce yourselves. Tell me who it is exactly we're talking to right now.
Well, I'm Iron Wind, and I basically am the producer mostly, and do all like the mixing and mastering and stuff. And Primes, introduce yourself.
What? One of the MCs.
Yeah.
So we got Iron Winds, and what's the other guy's name? We didn't catch that.
Just connect. This is District Prime.
Ah, there we go.
District Prime. Okay, got you.
Nice.
Got you. So tell us exactly how Primal Winds came to be.
Kind of funny. Well, we started out as a small group called Faction like many years ago, and then out of that group, Chris, Prime, and myself kind of branched off, and then we started doing music together. And then because I was a solo artist before, and I went by the name Iron Wind, and he went by Primordial at the time, so we decided to just take the beginning of each other's names and then kind of the last words of each other's names, and then kind of put it together, and then that's how we got Primal Winds. So then it just stuck with us.
Yeah, we came up with T.Dot Stand Up, and we collabed after the group Faction broke up, and we just needed something to go with that. So we just put Primal Winds together, and ever since then, man, we just been banging out stuff.
That's right,
Nice,
man. That's right. And connecting with Han Solo Records,
Oh, that was a gem. We did our first few albums solo, and he heard a taste of what we were doing. He was interested, and we were friends from just being in the Toronto scene, and it just felt like a good vibe. So we bounced over. And is Thomas Han Solo Records on the line with us? Or?
I don't believe so. No.
No, he's listening in.
Big shout out to Han Solo Records. He's done mad stuff for us, and we look forward to keep pumping out more tunes for this label.
So is he? Does he give you guys a good budget to work with, or is it kind of just like, wait, man, if you guys can make it to the studio, drive yourself, and
that's
go
for it.
But yeah, we have our own studio, and that's where I come in. So I basically invested a lot of my time and a lot of my money into, getting the proper equipment, proper setup for us to record with, which saves us a ton of money when it comes to, recording, top quality music, right? So I have top quality equipment, right? So, and that's how we get that.
Solo Records, they basically help us distribute our budget in the right areas so that we can get an album out when it comes to artwork, distribution, all that good stuff.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah. And Thomas has been like top notch since day one. We dropped Road Warriors was the first album on the Handful of Records, and we weren't even planning on dropping that under the label. We were going to do that as solo, but he heard our pitch, and it was just right timing, and so we got aboard, and ever since we're just going to keep doing it. Renegades was after that. And that was
the last album we did, and that one was really good. That was actually really cool because we fused like retro wave music with hip hop elements, and like I never heard it done before ever, and it was just kind of a cool way to do an album. So I'm glad that we were able to.
What was the What was the catalyst to making that fusion?
Oh, man. Can you repeat that?
I said, what was the catalyst to making that fusion, to going with that kind of...
The time we're in, but also trying to relate to a certain demographic. We grew up with Tron, and it felt like a good theme to use a digital era and use music and use modern lyrics together, and then come up with a final concept. And when we worked on it, it really elevated different areas of our rhyming, delivery, beat production. It was a great experience.
Got you. Well, definitely been playing Law Bent for the last couple weeks. I believe that's actually the title of the current project, right?
Correct.
Yes.
That's a little taste of what's to come. We're working on something right now in the works called Crowd Control, and Law Bent seems like it could just hold its own. We came up with it well after already working on something else and under releasing down the road, and we decided to get it out now while the subject matter is hot.
Right.
So. Law for all the law-bending citizens out there.
Even our track, Picture Perfect, that we have on there, we did an animated video for, which is out on our YouTube channel right now. And really, really cool video. You should check it out. It was created by Baked Clown Animation. And it's a really cool video to watch.
What's the YouTube channel for people to go look at that?
It would be Primal Winds. You just type in Primal Winds.
Oh, okay.
And it should come up.
All right, cool.
Gotcha.
The beautiful thing about Law Bent is you can type that in on Spotify or iTunes, and it's the only album called Law Bent, so you're not going to get mixed up with Primal Winds and someone else.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up right there, man. So coming out of Toronto, inspiration wise, who inspired you guys?
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Well, inspirational wise, I grew up listening to a lot of the golden era hip hop. Modern day artists, there's a couple out there, but when you want to really break down the fact, Wu-Tang was like the groundwork. Then you just start backtracking from them, because I missed out on a lot of things like Gravediggers, Killer Army, all the fun stuff. And I'd say more into the 2000s, I started listening to a little bit of MF Doom, Mad Child with Swollen Members, and then pushing off into, like, I don't know, the late millennial. Start finding things like R.A. the Rugged Man, fun stuff like that.
Right.
As for Toronto artists, man, I listen to, who did I listen to? I listened to some Socrates growing up, Cardinal, Mitchell. Yeah.
Choclair.
Choclair.
Yeah, we opened for Choclair too.
Those are names. Yeah, we opened up for Choclair. That was a fun night. The list goes on.
I know cats like DL Incognito and who else? Brass Monk. I was kind of cool with back then.
Yeah, you were in the scene back then too.
A lot of those guys, Brass Monk, I don't know if they're together anymore, but I know that DL Incognito just dropped and is working on a new album right now, which is kind of cool. We're actually looking at trying to get it on our project too. So I myself, like, I've always been Wu-Tang at heart. Since I was younger, I was a beatbox artist. Well, still am, but I was a beatbox artist to start. I started out beatboxing before rapping and everything. So, long story short, I got in with Protection Neck Records like a while back, and I started working with a lot of the Brooklyn Zoo side of the family, and working with a lot of like, you know, Wu-Tang affiliates, and actually becoming a kind of an affiliate myself, and then kind of like opening the door for Toronto when it comes to like Wu-Tang music, right? Kind of branching, kind of trying to bring like the artists from the United States over here, and kind of like basically I was the only artist from Canada on Protection Neck Records at the time, and I released like one album under their label. After that, I kind of branched off from them, and then I ended up working with Prime, and we came up with the Primal Winds thing, and then just been making music ever since.
Well, that's what's up right there. Real quick before I let you guys go and we jump into another track from you guys, Don't Lose Focus, how can people catch up with you guys online? Give out your social media info.
Yeah, you can find us at Primal Winds Music or Primal Winds. Any search engine is going to pull us up real fast. It's that easy.
Oh yeah, like we're all over Google. If you go on Google and you type in Primal Winds, it'll pop up. We also have we're verified on YouTube, so we have like, you know, the when you go on our YouTube channel, all our music will also show up and stuff as well. Just typing in Primal Winds.
You'll find all our stuff there. You can get every album one shot if you like.
There it is, man. Good stuff right there. Want to thank you guys for taking the time to call in tonight. Wishing you guys the best of luck with the project, and look forward to what you guys got next, all right?
Yeah, thanks for having us. Check out Law
It was definitely a great experience, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Primal
man.
Winds, handful of records. Peace out, guys.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.